everybody, my name is Cheri. Welcome to my stamp studio. What I have for you today is a little bit different, but don't worry, you are going to see a ton of cards. We are going to walk through the retiring list and the last chance and the items that will be on sale for this catalog that came out in July. It ends on like the end of December. I don't see the date, the end of December, and stuff as soon as it goes on sale on the 1st will start to sell out. So I'm going to walk you through all of my favorites and my picks of what I think you should not miss out on before it's gone. So I've done my little list, and it always happens when I start to walk through with you that I'm like, not real sure about that. So if there's anything like that, then head to my website and I will show it to you. So what you're going to see today, here's what you're not going to see. So these are all cards that are retiring, and this doesn't include all of the stuff. I have about this many again that are celebration cards, because celebration also took place at the beginning of this catalog. Next year there won't be a summer celebration, so it'll be a few less cards I have to get rid of. But the majority of these you can see, lots of them. A lot of them are Christmas cards. So when I do, often, like when a new catalog kicks off or when there's some kind of a special, I will do, if you purchase, something, you get 8 cards free. This is why, because I have so many cards and I just get overwhelmed with them. But a lot of these, because they're Christmas, if you have purchased from me since June, when you get your January catalog, then one of these will be in as well. And you're also going to get a little bit of a little coupon in with those. So that's from anybody who's purchased from me at all since June, and then all of my club members as well. These are the ones I'm going to show you. So I have them in order, hopefully, of the catalog. And I had thought I wanted to do this live, but then when I realized how many I have, so I love to stamp, obviously. And doing this kind of video actually takes far more time than it would have. I've been working on pulling all of these out and putting them in order for probably 2 hours, but I hadn't looked over the list. So I did look over the list as well. But you are going to get to see a bunch of different cards. So you're going to see some of and I won't point them out. You'll just see them, and I am going to go quick because gotta get through almost 100 cards. But there are going to be cards that are part of my VIP videos. So every month, if you purchase from me, you get supplies. It's all in my email and on my website to follow along and make a card with me. So some of the VIP cards are in here. You are going to see cards from Club. And if you're in Club, then there's a couple of things that we use that are really discounted. So those are going to be some of my top picks. Obviously, I liked them if I picked them for Club. So you'll see some Club cards, which normally you only see those if you're in Club. You are going to see some from some of my classes, and you're going to see some from my Try It class. So that's why there's so many in here. Obviously, I don't have this many public videos from this catalog. But if you add up all of the things I did, that's where they came from. So I am going to turn my camera around. It is not at all sunny. We're into December as we're getting rid of the holiday catalog. So sometimes the weather is not great, but I did over the weekend buy a new light. Oh, look. I should have held that on me while I was doing this. That's how gloomy it is. So I'm going to turn my camera down. That was another reason I didn't do it live, because I thought time-wise and just to get the light right so you can see these. I want you to see the cards. Like I said, I'm going to fly through them. A lot of stuff's 60% off starting on December 1st. So I wanted to make sure you see it. So hang on. Let me switch it around. All right, so we have the last chance list. You can get this in my email, or you can also get it on my website if you want to print it off. It is little. So you kind of need a magnifying glass. I think they do it to save paper, but some of us that are older, we need to save our eyesight, right? So these are the cards you're not going to see. And what I did was I have gone through, and I've already marked my catalog, so I'm going to just kind of move this aside. They are in page order, so if you want to do this with your own catalog, it kind of helps you make sure that you get what you want. So let's start with, my light here is going to take up room. I love the way that you can look at the catalog this way, but it never fits on my desk right. So the Nourish and Flourish set is retiring. I have not even made mine. Maybe one day this week I will make the cards so you can see them. I love the lunchbox though, and I've not used it for a lunchbox, but I have used it for sorry, I was getting these out for taking stuff when I'm stamping or swapping or something along. So we're gonna lose a lot of the Sweetest Christmas. Here is one card. You haven't seen this, I don't think. Nope, because this was a VIP project. The glimmer paper's retiring. The candy cane bundle is retiring. Obviously, the paper's retiring. So you can see a lot of that on there. Let me see. The dies for this particular set are 20% off. There's another one. Here's this fun fold. And I wanted to make sure that you knew that this little piece here, I am going to do a video. I bought this when it first came out, and I have not stamped with it in a public forum. But these go on your candy canes. So it's a really cute die set, and I have also used this folder, and I'll show you on another card. I haven't used it on the candy cane card. We did use it in a class. So that is that sweet. I have this bucket here so I can start to kind of put these in here so that I don't have falling pileys over here. Then I love, 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 love these dies. And this card right here mixes the glimmer paper that's on the page before and the dies. So I've used them. I think I did one video. They're 40% off though if you get the dies. So when the things go on sale like this, it is far better to purchase them separately, because the bundle you save 10% off, but this you're going to save 40% off on those. The stamps are retiring as well. This is a fun card that also was a VIP video. This paper is retiring, so you'll see some more of it. A lot of times it's hard for me to put it in catalog order because I'm a mixer, but here are the dies. So when you run them through, you get one and another, and you'll see them come up again in a few minutes. Okay, Mistletoe Magic is retiring, and the dies are 50% off. So if you were in club and you just got the stamps, then you might want to go add the dies to it, because this was such a super fun club. This was a VIP video project, and this we just ran them through the glimmer paper, and then that's some of the hostess paper. This was when we did Mistletoe Magic, and we turned it into a fall card. So my inspiration was bittersweet. If you're in the Midwest, bittersweet is... There's nothing to me that says fall more than bittersweet. And then here are some of the club projects that we did. This is the paper that is retiring from the Hollies. And I think this paper is the paper that's retiring. Some of it's from the other set. No, that's all from the Hollies. So but the dies are 50% off. Definitely a pick. Now this also is a huge pick for me, and I will be doing. So this month in December, I'm not going to have any official classes. I will have club, and I'm super excited about what club is, and I'm working on your Christmas presents for club. But I'm going to do instead either 2, maybe 3 online card classes that will be completely free. So kind of my gift back to you, and then you'll get the supplies to create the cards if you want to follow along. Completely free if you make a purchase from me. So here is the paper. The paper's retiring. It's 40% off, the paper, and it's such cute paper. Super, super cute. In fact, I have a card started over there where I use the candy cane stuff with this paper. And then this one is the everything's 30% off except for these fun cards, and this is what my card class will be. They're half off. So you can get the little pack here half off, and then you will see these little stars. They appear on a lot of the cards that are upcoming, but this folder's super fun. The puff paint's retiring, but these are where I will do my card class. And then here's a little, I haven't put this one together. This is a tea light where you put the Santa in front of it. I did pull out, I probably have maybe 8 swaps in here that I got. That I think I got when I went to New Orleans. So the die's 20% off. I can't believe these dies are 60% off. And you don't really have to have the stamps at all to go with these. I have loved them. Obviously, they're not super loved because they must have a lot of them left. But I love them. Here is the stamp set. The stamp set's also retiring. This was a VIP video project. But here are some of the ones I did with the dies. And the dies, I think they confused people, but I have these videos up, so don't be confused. They're super easy to use, but they imprint into your project. And this has the puff paint. We used puff paint at my last camp right before Thanksgiving. on a ton of the cards. But you can see it just kind of pushes them out. It does have some snowflakes, and then it does have, you can see it has that banner because I liked that banner. Again, there's that red paper that's retiring. But for 60% off, definitely one of my picks. You can't beat it. I never got the gingerbreads, but a friend of mine did. And so here is the card that she made. The dies for the gingerbread dies are 40% off. And then I love these. They were in the catalog last year. But these little hollies, they're fabric. They're very pretty. They're very retro. You can see on this card, it just adds that nice little touch. They're 60% off. So you get them for $3. Definitely put those on your list when you shop on the 1st. Then I loved this, and I had a ton of cards, but it was in last year's catalog, and I don't really keep very many things. As you see, I can be overrun by scraps of paper and cards in my office. But this is the punch, and the punch is, look, it's hard to see that we still have the penguin punch, but it's up there, and it's 60% off, so it's $7.60. Add that to your list on the 1st. And then make sure that you use my host code when you shop, because you're going to get some free stuff from me. And then if you shop with the card class, I'm going to have 2 or 3 different host codes in December, so I can kind of mail the stuff out as we go. So this, again, was from last year, so some of these samples are older. But the hybrid embossing folder is 60% off. And it's a Christmas one, but this was when I made it into a fall. And these are all cards from last year. So this paper, we don't have any longer, but here is the stamp set. And then these dies are just beautiful, but it's one of the hybrid ones. So you can see, you can do just the folder, or here's just the folder. This is, or you can then put it through the die. So if you have just the folder, it looks like that. This is the bundle, and everything on that, even though this is a card I made last year, you would have to swap out the gems, but everything else you could get. And then here is just the folder, and I did this year. It's a lovely, lovely background. 60% off. If you don't have it yet, add it to your list. Then I love this suite. This has been my favorite suite in this catalog. The stamps and dies are retiring. These are not retiring, and they were supposed to be my thank you gift in November, but they're currently on back order. But the ribbon is on sale, so let's take a quick look at some of the cards I've made with it, which have been a lot because, like I said, it's my favorite. There it is with some gold leafing and puff paint. The glimmer paper, it retired, but it may already be gone. So there's a couple of things that were retiring. This was one of the first cards I did as far as Christmas way back in like June. Really pretty. This is just a really pretty stamp set. And the paper is retiring. It's really pretty paper. So you see that fun little card on there. None of the ribbons 30% off. So if you love this, or if you meant to get that and just never did, then it's a must have. But as far as a bargain, these say they're 20% off. I think they're already gone. Otherwise, I would tell you to get them because I love them. They're flat, and I think I've already showed you on one of them. These are 50% off. I don't have them. This paper is a definite must-have. I might be going out of order. I can get it, though, because it's on this page. It's 60% off. It's $4.80. I didn't use it a lot this year. Oh, and here's those little hollies again. I didn't use it a lot this year because it was in last year's catalog. So only so much time, as noted by the candy canes. And I have, I think, 3 stamp sets out of here that I have not featured on a video. These dies are 20% off, so it makes the bundle a good deal. It's a lovely set. So that's on. You can see that. This stamp set, I don't have it, but it's 60% off. Then the festive foils in this are 60% off. So we're losing this bundle, it looks like, keeping this one. And sometimes in this catalog, stuff returns, just like the things I pointed out, that folder in the paper returned from last year, and then they retire. I do think that this glimmer paper is gone. One of these two is gone already. I'm not sure which one it is. But I have done so much with this because the papers are beautiful. So some of them are gone. I'm not sure which ones. It may be both the glimmer and this. So maybe I'm just showing you stuff. If you already have it, you can have ideas. Here is where we used the pearlized effects, but it doesn't look like they're leaving. This paper though is leaving, and that is stamped with the stamp set. So you can see that on there, and then that die. This again is Pearlized Effects and, oh, what's that called? Leafing. So it's a really fun, the dies in it are fun. Here's the paper and the dies. So the foils are 60% off, and they're great. I've used them. When you can get this stuff 60% off, then it is perfect for, oh, I didn't get my treat bags out. I haven't used them, but I'm pretty sure, I think they're retiring. I didn't mark it on here. But when you can get your paper cheap like that, it's the time that you want to get that paper, stock up on it, and make all of the pouches and the gift card kind of holdery things that we have that use more paper. So the Scotty dogs are retiring. I know they're super popular because when we just traded it on stage, that was the thing I got the most of. So let me pull all of these out. We'll go a quick run through of the Scotties. They are 30% off the punch. So you can get just the punch, because you'll see a couple of these just use the punch. So there's one we did at camp this past month. But then here's just a bunch of cards. This is the gingham paper retiring. This paper also retiring. This paper is retiring. And this is just the punch. This was Try It class last time around. Just tons and tons and tons with the little Scotty dog. Some fun folds. I think it was the person who gave me this one. She told me that she made those and took a bunch of them up to her vet. So that's a fun idea. Then I don't have this stamp set. It's as sweet as can be, and it's now 60% off. So if it was on your should I not list at 60% off, now you should. The window's retiring. I don't have it. Okay, I don't have this laying here. This is one of my favorite papers, and I have used it repeatedly. In fact, I just used it on it's not here because I used it on stamp set. I realized it's not retiring, the fitting florets. But this snowy white velvet is so much fun. If you have the peach set, you have to have that. We did it in the peach class because when you stamp your peach on there, it's fuzzy. But it's $2. It's 60% off. So that is a must-have if you need to stock up on that. Again, it's great for making packaging and tags when you can get it for that inexpensive. And then I just love the Yeti. I intended to do a whole lot of stuff with him when I got him in the summer because we had just been to Disney. And, you know, there's Expedition Everest. But I think this looks like it is Dairy Queen. Like, it's got a lot of little pieces in it. I love this little cup. But it's 60% off. So again, if it was should I not, now you should. And then here's those snowflakes again that are retiring. Okay, this is retiring. The trees for sale. And there's been a little bit of confusion on this because there were dies for it that were part of Celebration, but they're no longer available. But so when I used the stamp set, people would say that's not available. The stamps still are, but they are retiring. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that they are in here, but they are retiring. I tried to put all that stuff in the bucket, and my bucket's already full. So we could have some falling over here in a second of all this stack of cards. And then this whimsical folder right here is 60% off. And I wonder if people didn't buy it because they just didn't see it. It's kind of hard to see it right here. But here it is. There's the flat bells. These are the foils that are retiring there. And here are the dies. Don't look at the dies because you can't get those. But here, this is the Sweetest Christmas paper. And then I think this was a VIP video project maybe. And then here's the background. So I did use it, but this was Try It, and this was a VIP project. So it wasn't on my public channel. I'm sorry. Here it is again. So we're going to double over on this one. Here's the folder. Again, this was Try It class. So my Try It class registration for the next catalog does open soon. And you can see this is a good card to show you. When we do Try It, there's no stamping. But you make 12 cards and you will use all of the new papers, all of the new ribbons, all of the new embellishments. And then it's either templates or fun folds. So this one you can kind of see as a template. But this has the snowy white paper. And then it also has this Snowflake Specialty Vellum, which is 20% off. And then I'm pretty sure that those are retiring too. Maybe not. That's one of the things that I don't know that I missed. Here's some others that are from classes or So this has the snowy white velvet. This is the paper from the candy cane that's retiring. And then here is this paper here. I love this paper. Again, snowy white velvet, the snowflake specialty paper. And here it is again. That combination is pretty. This ribbon is in the Santa suite and it is retiring. So for my few cards, as time goes on, when you have this many Christmas cards already, it's hard to muster the time and the energy to create them for family and friends. But these are the ones that, the stamp set that I am using. So here, I wanted to point out, this is that candy cane die that's back here. So it just makes a really fun die. This has a lot of pearls on it. This one has a lot of pearls. This is the snowflake specialty paper. This paper is also retiring. It was up there in the, oh, it's here. So some of these are on my channel. Some of them are from classes. So this one is actually embossed with the gold leafing. And then I cannot believe that the fine sparkle adhesive back gems are 60% off. Those were my first pick for my thank you gift. So let me take a second to explain that this stamp set is retiring. The paper is retiring. The puff paint is retiring, and it's 60% off. You have to get it. We use so much puff paint at camp, and it's just so much fun to use. It's in the catalog for 2 years, and it kind of took me 2 full years to figure out how much I loved it. These must have. And then I can tell you that there is a new gnome a new gnome set in the upcoming catalog. So they're keeping the dies because you will have it. So if you like gnomes, and again, it's been a should I, shouldn't I, get this now. And then you can get the other ones. But the paper's retiring. Here's the gems. This was Try It class. So you can see at Try It, a lot of times we can use the paper because it has such great images. That's why you don't have to stamp. And then here is one where I use the stamps. This is just the dies. This paper is retiring. I don't remember which one it is. But if you get the dies, so you can pick up the other one. This is a couple that I got in trades, but I love how she made it a little Irish guy, a little leprechaun instead. This one was a fun fold. Look at this. I did not make that one, but I may borrow that idea for Try It. And then this is, that folder is retiring, and this is the snowflake, snowy white velvet paper. That's $2. Add that to your order, and then add this, and then get these. These are beautiful. The colors are just beautiful. I don't know, maybe they just ordered too many of them. Some of this, a lot of this is retiring. Aspen tree dies. This is not retiring. So nobody worry about this. This stamp set's 60% off. I didn't get it. We are losing a lot of this. Almost all of it, I think. So the stamps are leaving. So there's the stamp set. Again, stamp set. Here's the paper and the dies. Let me see if the dies. They're just retiring. They're not on sale. So this is one of those things, if you loved it and just didn't get it now. This was the Try It class project for this one. So you can see we get lots of the paper on as many as we can. But not on sale. These, I do not have this. The stamps are 20% off and the dies are 60% off. So it's a steal. Okay, I'm really sad about these. So this retiring, not on sale, but retiring. And it's a really pretty stamp set. So I think all of these are on my channel. But the way these dies cut is so pretty. So it cuts and embosses, you can see on this one. And then this one over here, when it cuts this big thing out here, it cuts it into 3 sections. Maybe 4. I don't remember because it's been a minute, but it doesn't cut just this. It goes ahead and cuts the little pieces out for you. Really, really pretty die set and very unique. This was Club, but I think all of you in Club that wanted it got it because it's so pretty. It's not on sale, but one of the prettiest stamp sets, I think, in this catalog. So Soft Seedlings. I'll just show you the samples real quick. I think this one is on my channel, and these were Club projects. Those were all club. So really, really pretty. Then I didn't get this either. They get me with the pheasants every year because it makes me feel like I lived in Scotland when I was younger, and it just makes me feel, whatever reason, I just associate it with Scotland. This year I was like, I'm not going to get it, but a friend of mine made that one. This paper is 60% off. You can always use a good black and white paper, and see, this is what I mean by stocking up on these so you can make the little pouches out of inexpensive paper. I didn't get any of the Halloween stuff, so it's probably retiring. I didn't even take time to look at it. So over here, the paper is 40% off. So I have some stuff that's not the stamp set to show you. So there's the paper, and then the Scotty Dog Punch, which is retiring. I have no place left on my desk to put this stuff. Again, this was that, I think I already showed it once to you, but it's the paper. So just because it's on this page, it's a really on-trend, updated gingham. Because sometimes when we have the gingham, I'm like, oh, that's 1982. And I can't hardly do it. But this is just a really fun way to do the gingham. Oh, I'm missing a card. No, here it is. And then here are the stamps and dies. They are retiring, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. Nope. Nope. I don't know. Maybe they're not retiring. But here's the paper again. I don't have anything else besides this is retiring. So you can keep the ribbon. But this is, this stamp set stamps really beautifully. This was Try It. Just do tons of fun folds in that class. It really hurts my brain, and that's part of the reason I'm not doing another class, because I need to get January's ready so I can mail it out fairly soon. I can't order all of my supplies till this catalog goes live, which I think is not this one, the new one, January 5th. So I get everything as much as I can done, and then we can order it on January 5th. So it goes out about the middle of January. These dies are 60% off. I don't have them. And then, guys, this was club. This paper is so pretty. So if you were in club, stock up on it. It's 60% off. Look, the ribbon's 60% off. The trinkets are 60% off. And the dies are 60% off. This is definitely a must-have. If you were in club and you missed out or you need to restock on any of this, so pretty. So that's not club, but see, look, one of my friends sent me this. She used the embellishments that are 60% off. Those are on your list. I hope you're writing them down now. And then this was a swap I got that uses the paper and the stamps. We're going to get to club here in a second. This, I think, was Try It. Yeah. I can always tell my Try It cards because there's lots of paper. This was club. This was club, but look how pretty this paper is. It's all metallic, and the colors, you will want it when spring rolls around. At 60% off, you'll be able to like wrap your Easter stuff in it. These are all club cards. And one more club card, and that uses the stamps and dies. Then we're almost done. This was one of the first cards I made. It is just cute. Time for a cardigan. How can you not like Time for a Cardigan again? It's a cute little thing. I showed you one, and it was on the black. There it is again. I never got around to using the typewriter, and that was one of the ones I really wanted to use. I think that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. I will have a special on December 1st. It will be a one-day only special. I may even do its own host code. And for that, you will get the December gifts, then plus a goodie, plus some of these cards. And I have about 200 of them. So a lot of you can order. It will probably be 5 cards. That way I'll have enough for everybody that orders. But make sure that you're on my email list or head over to my website, and you'll get that information on December 1st. Everybody have a great day. I'm not going to take the time to, you don't need to see my face. I've shown you 100 cards. So everybody have a great day, and I'll catch you back here later. I'm going to work on, this week you will see the preview for December Club. You will see some previews for January's Try It class. You will see my card class, and you're going to see, I'm going to pick something that's 60% off and do it on the last day of November to kind of give you a heads up on this again. Everybody have a great one. Bye.